Hey Flosstube, welcome back. We're in a bit of a different spot today just because this is my stitching spot. I'm all set up and ready to go so I can carry on with Kelly's. So normally I'd be over there on the dining table, and I just want to do the video real quick so I can get on with Kelly's. So everything's all set up ready for me to go. All I've got to do is put Kelly's back into the poster lock frame, and that's it. That's me for the afternoon. Welcome if you are new to my channel. I noticed I have dropped. I have just gone over the 800 mark, so thank you so much to you guys. It's only because of you that I am where I am. I will have to sort out some sort of giveaway for that. That will come. Just give me time. It kind of jumped when I didn't expect it to, kind of thing. Been not watching the numbers, but I've been aware of it. Anyway, sidetracked. I've had to shut the blinds because the sun's out, and then to kind of counteract that, I've put the ring light on so it's not dull where I am. So, and then Riley just goes and shuts the blinds over there. Yeah, because it's too bright. Smart. Anyway, today is Sunday the 31st of October, so happy Halloween everyone, and it is also my grandson's first birthday today, and it was just, they had a big party and everything yesterday, and I got lots of pictures and videos and stuff, so that was really nice. Anyway, today's Flosstube number 89. Wow, just 11 more and I'm at 100. That's just like, I don't know. Anyway, before I start with the stitching, I did just want to say that the hooks I was waiting for, like, I hate waiting for parcels. I'm not a patient waiter. And it was supposed to come by Thursday. Thursday it never showed up. Friday it never showed up, and it arrived Saturday morning. So anyway, I now have the hooks that I've been waiting for. So this coming week will be crochet tutorial week. If you want to follow that and learn how to crochet and do the blankets that I do, then feel free to hit the subscribe button, where the light, press the notification bell so you can stay on top of those. Yeah, it'll be a very quick couple of tutorials on just the basics of crochet first, because if you don't understand the basics of crochet, you won't be able to do the blanket. So I've just got to sort something out as a starter project for you guys. I don't want anything too big because I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. So anyway, keep an eye out for that, guys, if you'd like to work along with me and learn how to do what I do. And I will just jump straight in now and get on with the stitching. This week has been an epic week for me. My bug's been tremendous this week for stitching. So when you've got it, you've got to roll with it, haven't you? So that's exactly what I did. So the first thing I'm going to show you, and I apologise about the light dipping in and out. I can alter, now that Riley shut the other blind. Let me see. Oh. That's bright. We'll see. If it gets too much, I'll turn it down. Anyway, this is the first project it's not the first. It's the first one I'm going to show you, which is my temperature butterflies by the Stitchin Mommy. This is available on her Etsy. I've never done one of hers before, but I fancied giving it a go, so I downloaded it. Now, if you're new, I'm stitching it twice. If you're not new, you already knew that. And then, behave. You'll already be seeing where it was last time. I'm not even going to say that anymore. So, and this is where we are at now. I love the fact you can see straight through. It's good, isn't it? Does that help? Yes. So I'm on the very last butterfly right here. And when I've done this one, I just need to do 2 more rows of 4 underneath. So quite a lot of progress on this one this week. This is on 36 count platinum, 2/2. And like I said, I am stitching it twice. So this week I decided, okay, perhaps I don't like stitching things. I've said it before, that's why I'm stitching the 2 gamer pieces together at the same time, because I hate finishing one, then restarting the same thing all over again. Well, it never occurred to me that I wasn't doing that with the butterflies. So I pulled out my, I've got to get it the right way, my second piece and started the butterflies on that one. This is 40 count Newcastle Silvery Moon. This is 2/2 as well, so I'm going to try and catch this one up now with where I am on the other one, just so I don't have to come back and start again. Oh my goodness, can't even fold it the right way. Crease marks are there as well. Okay, so that's that one. The first one I started on the 36 count. No idea why, I just didn't put it into Pattern Keeper. No idea why. But when I started the second one, I suddenly had that thought. So the second one's being worked from Pattern Keeper, which is silly. I should have done it in the first place. Anyway, the second piece I'm going to show you that I worked on this week is The Pixels That Made Us by Pig Stitch. I keep meaning to email and ask them what's happened about this pattern. Can you still get it? Because it was a stitch along. And I think I jumped in right as they were finishing this part of the R. So it was a sell. Again, I'm stitching this twice. One for Tyler, one for Riley.
Yep.
Finding a pattern for Tyler was just, he's a boy, he's 15, nearly 16. Cross stitch isn't quite his thing, but when he saw this on someone else's channel, he said, I really like that, so I jumped on, and that was it. I bought it. So I'll show you both pieces. They were both in exactly the same place, so when I put the picture up, you'll only see one, because they're both exactly the same. I do one colour on one, I pick up the second one, and I do the same colour on that one. So they are both in exactly the same place. Oh my god, that looks amazing. I don't actually have that much left to do on this one. There's a little bit of filling in here and here. That's full, that's white. And then there's a bit round here and a tiny bit more down here. Is there a bit there too? A tiny bit. There's a little bit missing there. But other than that, I think they look fabulous. There is a bit of backstitch to do when I finish the G's. These are both on 18 count Ada, just plain white. I sat there for hours, not last night, the night before. Hours I sat there for, just watching telly, stitching away with these. I like doing them because it's like you do a few stitches of one colour, do the same on the other one, and then you change colour. There's not any real blocks of colour. I don't mind blocks of colour, but I also don't, I don't like too much of it. Okay, I think the sun's gone in now. Anyway, the third piece I worked on this week, and I haven't touched in a little while. I think I touched it once last week or the week before maybe. Anyway, it's this Roses and Lace by Shannon Christine Designs. I first spotted this on Facebook, and the fact that she said she charted these in red, pink and yellow was the reason I bought the pattern, because my mum used to like yellow roses, her favourite flower in her favourite colour. So the minute that popped up and it was in yellow, how could I not? So this is going to be a tribute piece for my mum, just in case you knew and you didn't know that already. It was the anniversary of my mum's passing, her 20-year anniversary this June. I always get confused, it's June or July. I'm terrible. I think it's June. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Anyway, take the hoop off, that might help. You'll be seeing a picture of where I was last time. Just hold on, right. and you'll be surprised at where I am now. So surprised. I got on a roll. Wait a second. Let's take that down one, just because it's too bright. There you go. Look. I carried on. I think I was part way through this square. I don't think I'd reached the bottom of it. Anyway, I worked down till I reached the bottom, and then I worked across with the intention of reaching this yellow rose, so I could add something a bit more than just a bit of white to it. This is worked in B5200. This is 40 count pearl grey, and this was sent to me by Liesl and her daughter Gwen, and it's looking amazing on here, Liesl, so thank you so much. It looks lovely. That rose is just, it looks better on camera than it does here. I've got a little bit more to finish. This rosebud here, I think there's another one here and one more here, and just filling in the green leaves and stuff, and then that rose will be done. I felt like I had to finish, no, not finish, I had to reach another colour, because the white was just a bit, not boring, but it is, isn't it, when you're doing such big blocks of one colour, it is boring. So yeah, one rose down, just two more buds to do on there, and then just the greenage, the greenery. And I had so much fun with that this week, I might just do a bit more on it. Anyway, project number 4. So I've touched 5 projects this week. It's been epic, honestly. And it is this one anyway. Minnie the Amazing Animal Kingdom by Amy Stewart, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. And this is Kelly's. I just threw that on the floor. Anyway, this week has been amazing with all my stitching. I'm not quite where I want to be with this one this week, because I'm supposed to do 2,190, something like that, and I haven't quite hit it yet. So that's why I'm all set up and ready to go, and I'm going to catch up the rest of them stitches this afternoon. And this is where we are. Look at that. I think I have got 18,000 stitches left, and that finishes this piece. About, because it says, my tablet's right beside me, 80,600 in the whole piece, and I've done 62,591. That's just unbelievable, really. I only started it right before New Year, I think, but it's looking fabulous. I've been filling in a lot of this sky, the dark blue. Look at these polar bears, don't they just look amazing? This one's not finished, there's a big gap here, but I think that's 3042, and it's like a very, very pale lilac. I think that's what goes in there, but the rhino looks amazing. You can even see like where the stitches are missing. Oh, I'm in love with this piece, and I think Kelly's going to absolutely love it when she frames it and put it on her wall. These panda bears are gorgeous. Anyway, this is stitched on 25 count, 1/1 full cross in CXC. And while I think about that, I delved a bit deeper into my YouTube app, the YouTube Studio, and I found a load of comments that for some reason either got deleted or got held for review, and some of these are old. So if you've ever sent me a message, you've left a comment or something, and I've never ever replied, I apologise. Because one of them, someone was asking me about to let them know how the CXC threads were going on this. And to be fair, they've held up pretty well. And the colours, as you can tell, are pretty good. The only thing I'll say is they can fluff a little when you're working with them and taking them through the fabric all the time. You get a little bit of fluffiness, but do you know what? I got my lint roller on it this morning just because this spends a lot of time just out and about. And Luna, who's somewhere there on the back of my settee, her fur gets everywhere. So I get the lint roller on it, and it didn't do it any harm. It actually looks a bit better. So yeah, anyway. So yeah, if you were one of those where your comments accidentally got moved, yeah. Oh, Rachel, in case you're watching this, you left me a comment Thursday, about the website for Heaven and Earth Design kits. I left you a comment on one of your videos just because YouTube deleted yours off my video, so I couldn't answer it. So the only way I knew was to go and leave you a comment. It's Colray Crafts, Colray Crafts. They do have so many of the Heaven and Earth Design kits. If they don't have it, speak to them. I think you have to pay extra just so they can have the chart to kit it up for you or something like that anyway. But yeah, that was my first ever Heaven and Earth Design I got from them, and it was the full kit of Pretty in Pink, the one I finished for Ellie. Anyway, let's get to the last project sorted. My last one is this one, Supersize Once Upon a Fairy Tale, Amy Stewart again, and Heaven and Earth Designs. Not max colour. Didn't want to do the max colour, so we've gone, I am really warm. But I'm going to try and focus on this a little bit more, just because I remember Riley saying it was going to take me something like 10.5 years to finish.
Yeah.
So I think I need to pull my finger out a little bit, because it's just not getting done. But I've took it out of my Lapman case, so it's getting more work on it already. So you'll be seeing the picture. And this is where we are now. Just loads more filling in with the greys, and then like there's some browns that go across here. I've been filling those in as well. And then there's been some greens, because there's like a bit of greenery above here. I apologise for Riley's playing with the air dry clay on the table, so he's chopping and squishing and rolling and all sorts. So yeah, it looks fabulous. This is 25 count again, 1/1. I never remember if it's the easy guide or magic guide, whatever. I think it's easy grid, easy guide. I don't know. I look it up and then I forget. Anyway, I don't know. This is the end of all the pages. I'll show you just in case there's anyone new. I can see through my fabric. It is really, really, really long. But it looks stunning. I'm loving this. The colours are just so vibrant and it looks fabulous. This one, do you know what? My numbers, I haven't been telling you nothing. This one's had 917 stitches this week, which isn't bad. It was the first 2 days of the week. Roses and Lace actually did 945 stitches this week, which was shocking. When I made that decision to work down and across so I could reach that rose, that was it. I just went for it. So I had it out 2 days, which is a shocker. So yeah, 945 stitches on that. And then Kelly's one, sorry, my piece of paper is right below you. Kelly's has had 1,706 this week, and I need 2,190, so there's about 400 just over stitches more that I need to do for this week, which is why I'm sat where I'm sat. It's going to get pulled straight out. I haven't got to get up and put everything away, and because it's all here. Get in the bag. Honestly. Thank you. It's doing its own thing. Anyway, no haul except my hooks, which I was excited about, and I'll just show you for the sake of showing you. If it's glary, I'm sorry. If the sun hadn't have been out, it wouldn't have been so bad. But yeah, all my hooks have arrived, so watch out for that video this coming week. I'm probably going to put out 3 this week, because although at the moment the stitch you guys will need to learn the blankets is only 1 stitch, I'm going to actually do 3 stitches in separate videos. 1 you'll need and 2 you don't. But just in case anyone else wants to learn just the basics of crochet without doing my blankets, I'll put them up as well. So I will make a note of putting something in the title of the video though, so you'll know which one is for you for doing the blankets. Yeah, okay. So anyway, watch out for those videos this week, guys. I have no idea when this week I will get round to doing it, but it will be this week, I promise. I don't think there's anything else to tell you. I will do a giveaway, I've already said that. Not sure what, but I will. So yeah, just keep an eye out for that as well. As always, guys, thank you so much for spending, you know, this little bit of time with me and letting me share my projects with you. Sounds windy now. As always, all links to all my projects, they are all there now, are in the description box below, as well as links to my social media, my Buy Me a Coffee, my email, all of the fun stuff. It's all down there in the description box. If you want to leave me a comment, feel free. Now that I've actually been into my YouTube studio and found the missing ones, I won't be liable to miss any again, so I apologise. And as always, guys, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.